Ever wondered why some people just walk into a room and instantly everyone pays attention? It feels like they've got some secret power, right? But here's the crazy part. You don't need to be rich, famous, or ridiculously attractive to influence people. In fact, psychology shows that influence is less about being interesting and more about making others feel interesting. And today, I'm going to give you the exact psychological hacks that can make you magnetic in conversations, respected in your workplace, and unforgettable in your relationships. The truth is, most of us are taught the wrong way to connect. We think if we talk about ourselves, show off our skills, or try to be the most interesting person in the room, people will admire us. But let's be real. How often has someone bragging about their life actually impressed you? Probably never. Instead, we crave people who make us feel seen. Think about your workplace. There's always that one colleague who doesn't say much about themselves, but somehow everyone loves talking to them. Why? Because they're genuinely interested in others. On the flip side, maybe you've been on a date where the other person kept going on and on about their achievements. You walked out drained, not impressed. That's the trap. Chasing attention instead of creating connection. If we don't fix this, we end up struggling with shallow conversations, weak relationships, and missed opportunities. But if we learn the psychology of influence, life changes. And the first secret is simple. Don't try to be interesting. Be interested. People don't remember what you said. They remember how you made them feel. Research shows that when someone feels genuinely listened to, their brain actually releases dopamine, the same chemical triggered by food, money, or even falling in love. Wild, right? For example, if you meet someone new and instead of saying, "Let me tell you what I do," you ask, "So what's been exciting for you lately?" You instantly flip the dynamic. You give them the stage. They feel valued, and suddenly, you're the person they want to keep talking to. The second hack is about compliments. Most people go with lazy ones. Nice hair, cool shoes, cute smile. Sure, it feels good for a second, but it doesn't last. Psychology calls this surface-level validation. What actually sticks are compliments about traits, things people own inside. For example, "I love how calm you stayed in that stressful meeting," or "The way you think through problems is so refreshing." Why does this work? Because traits are tied to identity. When you compliment someone's identity, they feel truly recognized, and guess what? Recognition is addictive. They'll associate that good feeling with you. Here's another psychological switch. Stop asking. Start requesting with power words. Instead of asking, "Hey, could you maybe do this for me?" Try saying, "Please do this for me." Tiny shift changes the psychology of compliance. A Harvard study found that people are 34% more likely to agree when the request is framed as a polite directive rather than a question. So next time you need a favor at work, instead of nervously asking, just say, "Hey, please send me that file." Simple, direct, respectful. Now, let's talk about how to make people open up more. Ever had someone share something with you and you just nodded? That's a missed opportunity. Instead, say, "I really appreciate you sharing that with me." This is gold. It tells their subconscious what you said mattered. And once people feel safe and valued, they share more. That's how podcasts pull stories out of guests. That's how deep friendships are built. And here's my personal favorite: kill them with kindness in conflicts. Imagine this. Your partner is upset and brings up some old fight. Instead of defending yourself or attacking back, pause, validate, then give a compliment. Like, yeah, I get why you felt hurt. And honestly, your memory is insane. You never forget important details. Boom, the fight diffuses. They switch from attack mode to connection mode. It's basically psychological Aikido, using their energy to build closeness instead of tension. One more thing that's so underrated. People only remember beginnings and endings. It's called the primacy-recency effect. People remember how you start and how you finish, not the messy middle. That's why your first impression in an interview or your closing lines in a speech matter way more than the filler. So if you're pitching an idea, either go first or last. If you're on a date, focus on making the opening vibe strong and ending with a memorable line. Humans are wired to anchor memories this way. Use it, and you'll stand out in ways most people never do. Now, here's the scary part. If you ignore these hacks and just keep relying on the old, "look at me, I'm so interesting" approach, you'll keep hitting walls. You'll struggle to form genuine relationships. People won't open up to you. And in professional life, you'll be forgettable. Influence isn't about manipulation, it's about connection. And if you miss that, you miss opportunities. Whether it's love, career growth, or building a legacy. So how do you apply this starting today? At your next social gathering, pick one person and be deeply curious. Ask them questions. Don't talk about yourself until they ask. Next time you want to compliment someone, skip the obvious. Look for their character, their intelligence, their effort. Compliment that. Replace "can you do this for me?" with "please do this for me." Watch the shift in response. When someone shares even something small, say, "I appreciate you telling me that." It builds instant trust. During conflicts, pause, validate their feeling. Then throw in a kind, unexpected compliment. It disarms anger like nothing else. And finally, remember, beginnings and endings matter. Start strong, end stronger. That's what people will carry with them. These are not tricks to fake your way through life. They're tools to amplify the best version of you. So the big question is, are you going to keep trying to be interesting? Or are you ready to become truly influential? Try just one of these hacks this week and watch how people respond differently. If this video gave you an aha moment, drop your thoughts in the comments. Which hack are you going to try first? And if you want more psychology insights to level up your life, hit that subscribe button, because trust me, we're just getting started.